Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Boss. Here is why Jon Taffer is a liar and a fake. Number 5, everyone hates Jon Taffer of Bar Rescue. Someone with an impressive CV like Taffer, there are a lot of people ticked at him. And it's not just your average Joe who doesn't like a brash New Yorker who yells a lot. No, many accomplished bartenders hate Jon Taffer. Why? Well, he often says stuff that is flat out wrong, like this. Tequila is inherently made from mezcal, which mescaline, the hallucinogenic drug, is made from. So tequila can have a hallucinogenic component. You might be talking to someone who's not there. In the real world, tequila and mescaline come from plants with similar names, but those plants are in very different families. It might be an easy mistake to make for a lay person, but someone like Taffer should know better. And that's not the only questionable thing he said. You know how to cure a hangover? Don't drink too much. Given the price of time machines, that'll be tough when you're on your 4th screwdriver. That reminds me, the screwdriver, the drink Taffer said every bartender should know how to make, it's orange juice and vodka. The alcohol equivalent of Gordon Ramsay saying every chef should know how to make a PB&J. Deep insights.
This is a spectacle in front of your customers. And your brother isn't doing anything about it.
You're a idiot, you know that?
Number 4, Bar Rescue has been accused of fakery. If you don't already know this show is fake, then I have a bridge to sell you. But hey, you don't have to watch one whole episode of the show to find out it's fake. People who have been on the show will save you the time and just tell you, like Nina Wyatt of Schaefer's Bar and Grill, who said the crew fed them lines. She isn't the only one throwing around accusations. Owner Ryan Burke said, during my first interview, I was asked how much money we are losing each month. My exact words to the producer were, "What would you like me to say?" Producer's response, "For our story, you're losing $10,000 a month and losing your house and closing down next month, all of which isn't true." Yikes. Pirates Tavern said just about the same thing. It was basically coerced and staged to be an opening act for a re-rescue. I was told to bring in several changes of clothes to make it appear that filming covered several days. As usual, they brought in a bunch of extras to fill the house, and we were told what to say and with whom to speak. Too many bars are saying they're fed lines, and too many camera angles are just right, and too many lines are really badly delivered for this to be anything but set up at the least.
Silent!
Bitch.
You're a idiot, man. You can see what you want about me when you my mess with my
3, Bar Rescue's Jon Taffer ran the Troubadour. The famed Troubadour in West Hollywood is an American institution. The list of artists who played at the bar/coffee house is a who's who of all the best musical acts. It's where Bob Dylan first plugged in, Elton John made his US debut, and where John Lennon and Harry Nilsson, drunk on Brandy Alexander's, heckled the Smothers Brothers. Jon Taffer ran the Troubadour during a transition period when the music changed from folk to punk. He was there when Harry Nilsson, again drunk on Brandy Alexander's, got into it with punk fans. He was also on hand for the Troubadour's 25th anniversary when a lot of big names came back as a fundraiser of sorts to help fix the broken plumbing responsible for standing water in the kitchen. Taffer's resume is quite extensive, managing bars and coffee shops on both coasts before opening his own bar in 1989. So he could walk the walk to an extent.
Bitch, go sell them.
That's how the bar owner acts. Because you're a bitch.
She's a bitch. You're a bitch.
You guys are dumb.
Number 2, how they picked the bars to be on Bar Rescue. Landing a spot on a reality show where someone is willing to spend their money to save your failing business seems like a pretty sweet deal. The actual task of getting on the show is pretty straightforward. You simply fill out an application, just like if you were trying for a coveted busboy spot at your local watering hole. Of course, that's just one way. Bar Rescue has another method. By narrowing down geographic areas, the show producers will sometimes do an open call in certain cities or geographical areas looking for distressed bars. Other times, they'll do all the legwork and call bars themselves to see if they're interested in appearing on the show.
How about that?
For dinner. I had 6 checks. You had 6 checks. You
Number 1, what's Bar Rescue's success rate? So how many of these failing bars have owners that ended up listening to Jon Taffer's advice and saving their business? According to Bar Rescue updates, he tried to help 187 bars by the end of season 7. Of those, 94 stayed open, 83 closed, and 10 had gone up for sale. That's not terrible, and when Bro Bible asked him about his failures, he said that he really doesn't mind when one of the bars he tried to save ultimately fails. He'll put it like this: can I be cocky for a second? If I hit a home run 80% of the time, and you want to talk about the other 20 times I miss swinging the bat, I'm okay with that. But I hit 80% of the time, so I have no embarrassment.
Oh, I think it is.
Oh, I think it's not.
Well, I think it is.
I think it's
And
not.
I know better than you.
Well, that's your job.
Exactly right. And I'm telling
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.